Right, hello everyone. So let's have a look at US30 to see what's happening. Quick look at the higher time frame. Price is looking very bearish. To follow that continuation down, keeps taking the major low. And if we go to the previous day, that's what we're recapping today. This one here. Last video we was on this price action here, and we was looking at this grey area to act as a resistance. You can see the New York session took place and it didn't give us that reversal straight away. So going into the next day, you started to see that downwards move. So London session gave a quick retracement followed by that continuation down. Broke through this manipulation area and targeted the past daily low from the 3rd of March. So overall, that forecast was nice and simple. It just took an extra day to play out. Well, under an extra day, roughly 12 hours. But that's how it happens sometimes. It doesn't take place in one session. It will wait for the next one and take a longer amount of time. Now let's see how we got into that move, because I always say in the US30 strategy, focus on the New York Open. That is my main trading time, and that is what produced the best trades. So what we're going to do today is just go down to the smaller time frame, as always, and just go over that price action and how we could have traded it. So this is the London Open. You've got the mop here, the pre-London, London Open with the arrow. London Open pushes down, takes the low here, gives you that reversal towards the upside. So that is a push down with the trade template, take liquidity, easy buy towards the upside, which is targeting the grey area. You also have the Asian session high up here. Most people would be targeting, but you do have a premium sell area from the previous day from the New York session. So that is already a key area for a reversal. So that a reversal in this area is a clear sell setup. Once you start to see the rejection, 5-minute time frame, you can start to see that here. Nice big bearish candle, one more retest. On this candle you'd be entering, stop loss at the high, pushing down towards the mop and the pre-London. By this time you'd have moved to break even. Stop loss would be running here at your entry, favouring that continuation down. You might have even took a small bit of profit here too. But what you'd be looking for is to match that small time frame entry up with the higher time frame, which is a big continuation down, to take the previous day low and target the daily low before that, which is here. So that's the previous day low and then the past daily low from the 3rd. Back down to the 15-minute time frame. We'll go down to the 5-minute actually, and we can focus on the New York Open. So you go into the New York Open preparing. You've got the pre-New York here, high volume time, starts pushing down, taking liquidity, so that you'd be looking for a reversal towards the upside. This is your main resistance. Let's zoom in a bit. This is your main resistance because you can see they're both together and taking liquidity. This is only minor liquidity. And then you've got the New York Open here. So that push down, you'd be looking for a early buy setup, but you don't get it. You don't start to get the reversal, and by this time it starts to clear this low. Is 15 minutes until the New York Open. So you'd probably be sitting out of this one because this is not major liquidity. If it was like a previous week low or monthly low or even the daily low, then you'd be looking for that reversal. But you can see here, it's only the low that was created the previous day with the new session. This is the big confirmation. The higher time frame is looking for a continuation down. The New York session open pushes up and hits this resistance. This is the high volume time, starts bouncing off that, pushes down, breaks through that New York Open and retraces again. So what you'd do in this scenario is if you didn't get into the sell here and you didn't spot that reaction, you'd be looking to get in on this sell retracement here, because price pushed down and went through this New York Open, and there's no key reversal area here. So these are all bearish confirmation. That's a bearish confirmation. This is a bearish confirmation of breaking the New York Open, and that retracement gives you an opportunity. So in this scenario, you'd either wait for it to start rejecting, but your entry would be around here, stop loss at the high like that, or the safer option would be to enter on the retracement, wait for it to start rejecting, just jump in, and then your stop loss would go above those two resistance levels, because these are acting up as resistance. Then price continues towards the downside. You would look for a reversal here, and that is because if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you have the previous day low, you have a consolidation area from this manipulation move, and this was just before the New York Open took place. So this is a strong area with lots of orders, and you can see there is big buying volume with the New York Open. So in this grey area, you would be looking for bullish power kicking in. So let's say you took one buy attempt here. You started to see it go up, your stop loss at the low, price pushed up, and then price fell down and took your stop loss out. By this time, you would finish your trading period around this candle here. So that's when I normally finish the trading period, because by this time, a setup that normally carries on through the session has normally taken place. The latest it will do it is at this time, which is 4 PM UK time. But you can see in this scenario, it gives you good bearish confirmations, good bearish setups up here, and this would just be a buy to chance a reversal. So even if you got this buy, you'd be risking less because you've already got good confirmation, good price action from this sell here, and it follows the higher time frame. Those sells, so let's just put that on there. One sell, two sell opportunities, depending on how fast you was, and one buy. They are the max positions you'd be taking. The targets for the sell would be obviously this grey area, and then the main target would be down here at the past daily low. And you can see we took that daily low and then started the reversal. And that is it for that day, the 5th of March. You would have probably took some partial here because it comes into a discount buy area, and it starts to show you some sort of bullish price action kicking in. But overall, nice day of price action, all in one direction to follow the higher time frame bias, which is a continuation down, and that finishes that move. As you go to the higher time frame, what you're seeing now is just a big consolidation. So it all depends on how the New York session opens today. You can see here already creating some liquidity above. You've got the Asian session high here. This has been seen as a retracement. So you could even get a bullish movement up. You don't need to be able to forecast it. You just need to be able to prepare for the New York session and understand what you are looking at. I'm going to leave it there. Take care. Have a good day. And hopefully you can get a good trade on the next setup.